What if I told you that a single decision on a boat near the Statue of Liberty led to 2 deaths and a massive rescue operation? Imagine this, it's Saturday night, the harbor glows with the lights of Manhattan, and suddenly, chaos erupts in one of the most iconic stretches of American history. A boat capsizes, 12 people are pulled from the water, but 2 lives are lost, a woman and her infant. And the person at the helm, charged with 13 counts of reckless endangerment. But here's what really gets me, this isn't just about a boat accident. It's about the invisible line between thrill-seeking and criminal negligence, and how one person's choices can unravel entire systems of safety. Let me break this down. First, the rescue operation itself. They threw everything at it: Coast Guard boats, fire department vessels, police helicopters. It's like a Hollywood scene, but the stakes were real. What stands out to me is how quickly they mobilized. Yet, here's the thing, if you've ever been near water, you know how fast things can go from routine to life or death. The fact that a Good Samaritan boat was involved is both inspiring and terrifying. It shows how fragile our safety nets are when they rely on random acts of kindness. But what if that boat hadn't been there? What does that say about the gaps in our emergency response? Now, the operator, a 46-year-old Manhattan resident. 13 counts of reckless endangerment. That's not just a slap on the wrist. It's a warning shot across the bow of anyone who thinks they can treat the harbor like their own personal playground. But here's the deeper question: why does this keep happening? Are these boats being chartered illegally? Is there a culture of impunity around private watercraft? I've seen videos of people doing crazy stunts in the Hudson River, and it's always just a little risk. But when a baby dies, it's no longer a risk, it's a tragedy with a human face. And then there's the silence around the victims. We know a 27-year-old woman and a 5-month-old girl lost their lives, but we don't know their names, their stories, or what they were doing on that boat. That absence feels almost disrespectful. It's like the media is treating this as a procedural story instead of a human one. But maybe that's the point. When something happens in a place as symbolic as the Statue of Liberty, it becomes a political or legal issue before it becomes a personal one. What does that say about how we process grief in public spaces? Let's zoom out for a second. This isn't an isolated incident. We are seeing more and more reports of boats capsizing in tourist-heavy areas, often linked to unlicensed operators or overloaded vessels. What if this is a symptom of something bigger? A system that prioritizes tourism dollars over safety regulations. Or maybe it's just the cost of living in a city where the water is as much a part of the skyline as the buildings themselves. I'm not sure, but one thing is clear: this tragedy is a wake-up call. It's a reminder that the freedom to roam the waters comes with responsibilities we can't ignore. And if we don't start treating those responsibilities as seriously as the risks, we'll keep seeing more stories like this: 1 boat, 2 lives, and a city left to reckon with the aftermath.